Rumors have a way of shaping reality. In the case of Lily and Jack Sullivan, those rumors have grown louder, darker, and more unsettling with each passing week. The latest claim circulating through whispers and quiet conversations is devastating, that the children are no longer alive. But pause for a moment. Where did this story begin? Was it born from grief, a community searching for closure in the absence of truth? Was it seeded by those who might benefit from misdirection, keeping eyes away from where the real answers lie? Or does it carry fragments of reality that investigators and the public have yet to confront? For families, for neighbors, and for the wider world following their disappearance, this rumor is not just idle talk. It forces people to choose between hope and despair, between believing the children are still out there, or accepting a possibility too heavy to say out loud. And yet, behind the silence of officials, behind the guarded words of those closest to the case, the question grows: if Lily and Jack are gone, why has no one come forward? If they are not, why does this rumor feel so disturbingly real? What came next is the insistent compassion. It was chaos, rumors, conspiracy theories, and TikTokers posting false claims that their bodies had been found. Some of these videos got hundreds of thousands of views, millions even. But here's the truth. Jack and Lily are still missing, and their family is still waiting for answers. While investigators work to bring real answers, the internet has chosen spectacle. But we are not here to exploit this story. We are here to set it right. What you're about to see isn't speculation. It's the truth. Before we dive into today's story, kindly subscribe to our Shadow Detective channel if you believe in fighting for justice. Kindly help us reach 100 subscribers, and we believe that with energy and support, we will achieve it. Let's build this community that refuses to stay silent, to stop asking the hardest question of all: but why? Every view, every comment, and every subscriber is a stand against silence and a step toward truth for those who can't fight for themselves. The search began within the hour. Police, neighbors, volunteers, helicopters scanned the woods. Divers combed nearby ponds. But what haunted the family most was the eerie stillness of the house. No broken window, no screen, just a missing blanket, an open door, and 2 empty beds. Lily's pink blanket went missing. The door was open and the children were gone. From the very beginning, the RCMP treated Jack and Lily Sept's disappearance as top priority. The scale of the investigation unprecedented for rural Nova Scotia. In just the first 2 weeks, over 500 tips came in from across Canada. Investigators conducted more than 54 interviews, and digital forensic teams analyzed over 5,000 pieces of video content. From doorbell cams to dash cams to drone footage, officers and volunteers combed dense forests, wetlands, and ditches for miles. Helicopters scanned the tree canopy. Divers swept every pond within a 20 kilometers radius. Then 11 days in, a chilling discovery: a pink fleece blanket matching the one Lily was believed to have with her, was recovered from a wooded area nearly 6 kilometers from the family Sept's home. It was Ollie, but not a conclusion. There sits been no sign of forced entry, no confirmed abduction, no physical remains. And yet the silence surrounding this case has left space for something far more dangerous than uncertainty: misinformation. While investigators worked quietly, relentlessly, social media filled the void with stories, many of them false. While trained investigators searched the woods, something else was spreading online. On TikTok, videos began appearing, racking up views by the hundreds of thousands, claiming that Jack and Lily Sept's bodies had been found. One creator even claimed she had trans-exclusive confirmations from a Sept's local source. He didn't set, and the children were still missing. Another viral claim that there had been a party in the woods, that something went wrong, that people were Sept's covering it up fist. But when users asked for proof, none came. Still, the theory spread and spread because in the algorithm, attention beats accuracy every time. In small towns like Pico County, people know each other. Grief is personal, and this was exploitation. The family had not asked for attention. They asked for help, but online grief became content. Pain became clicks. Behind every viral theory is a screen. Behind every click, a creator gaining followers, views, and sometimes money. This isn't sits just speculation anymore. It sits a business model. This is the dark side of digital empathy. When someone else says grief becomes your content strategy, creators stage emotional reactions, film themselves sick crying, set over unconfirmed claims, or read out graphic fake updates, often within hours of a headline. Some even run ads before their videos or sell merch. And all of it is built on a lie. In reality, Jack and Lily are still missing. There sits no closure, no confirmed tragedy, just heartbreak and uncertainty. But in the algorithm 6 world, certainty sells. And the more outrageous the theory, the more likely it is to land on someone's sid for you sip page. It's exploitation. And it spreads faster than truth. Because truth requires patience, nuance, waiting for confirmation. But lies can move at the speed of rage. As rumors flooded social media, official updates were drowned out. But here sits what we do know directly from law enforcement. And so our investigation remains active. We are following all credible leads and ask the public not to interfere with speculation. On May 2, 2025, Jack and Lily Sullivan disappeared from their home off Gerlach Road in Nova Scotia. Surveillance footage from the night before, May 1, shows no signs of forced entry. The back door was found slightly ajar. Their sister's pink blanket was missing, but beyond that, there were no traces. In the weeks that followed, the RCMP received over 500 tips, interviewed dozens of people, and reviewed thousands of surveillance and trail camera videos. They confirmed no conclusive evidence of abduction, no remains, no confirmed sightings. In a recent statement, the RCMP said the investigation has been refocused. That doesn't mean stalled, it means strategic. Officers have urged the public not to speculate or share unverified information, especially when it can re-traumatize the family or derail an active lead. And yet many of the top search results for Jack and Lily Sepp's names today are TikTok videos with zero factual basis. So the question is instead whether the police are doing their job. It steps whether the public is willing to listen. This is not a show. These are real children, and the people looking for them are working in silence, not for clicks, but for answers. While the internet debates what may or may not have happened somewhere in Nova Scotia, a family is living every parent's worst nightmare. Jack and Lily Sullivan vanished without a sound. And in the weeks that followed, their faces were splashed across missing posters, candle-lit vigils, and for far too many the Fave for Use page. Their grandmother made a quiet plea to local press. It's bar just hoping and praying for the best. We love them so much. This isn't stepped content for consumption. This is grief, real and raw. In the beginning, hope burned brightly. Community searches, porch lights left on, neighbors checking ditches and trails. But as days turned into weeks and social media twisted silence into conspiracy, that hope began to flicker. The family has stayed largely silent, not because they don't care, but because what can you say when millions of strangers are already shouting for you? Some creators claim to speak though on behalf of the family. Some there don't stretch contacted directly sucked by someone close to the case. They haven't sucked. This isn't a story to be solved with likes or theories. It sets a wound. 2 young children still missing, their toys likely still untouched in their rooms. Their family forced to navigate not only unimaginable fear, but the noise of a million voices speaking over them. As one Reddit user wrote, they are children never to be turned into content fodder. They are loved, they are missed, and above all they are real. Every time a false claim goes viral, it takes time away from the truth. RCMP officers have confirmed real leads are harder to follow when investigators must sift through rumors, debunk fake tips, and chase digital ghosts. And for the families, every fake headline, every YouTube thumbnail declaring fame found is a fresh wound. This is the hidden cost of misinformation. It doesn't just confuse, it hurts. We cannot keep letting this happen. We have to be better. So if you see a video claiming to the just, know what happened before police confirm it. Don't like it. Don't share it. Ask for sources. Ask for proof. Demand accountability. Because misinformation does instead just blur the truth. It buries it. Jack Sullivan, Lily Sullivan, 2 children who deserve truth. Not trending tabs, not false hope. If this story moved you, please share it with the real facts. Don't such reward content built on lies. Speak their names. Support truth. And if you know anything credible, no matter how small, please contact the RCMP. Jack and Lily Sullivan, missing since May 2025, Gerlach Road, Nova Scotia. If you have information, call RCMP 1-800-222-TIPS. You can remain anonymous.